Hello, children. I welcome you to the first session of the chapter, the Delhi Sultanate. The Delhi Sultanate marked the beginning of the later medieval period. 5 dynasties ruled during this period, which lasted from 1206 to 1526. The dynasties were the Slave Dynasty, the Khilji Dynasty, the Tughlugh Dynasty, the Sayyid Dynasty, and the Lodi Dynasty. Of course, we have inscriptions, coins, monuments, which give us a lot of information about this period. We have already discussed about the chronicles, the biographies, the autobiographies in the first chapter, written by Ziauddin Baroni, Minaji Siraj, Ibn Battuta, Marco Polo. When Muhammad Ghori left for Afghanistan, he left the administration in the hands of Qutbuddin Aibak. However, on the way back, he was assassinated, and then Qutbuddin Aibak established his control over Ghori's territories and marched to Delhi. Delhi was captured, and the famous Qila Rai Pithora became the new Sultan's home. And since Qutbuddin Aibak was the slave of Muhammad Ghori, so when he came into power, it marked the beginning of the slave dynasty. Qutbuddin Aibak, who was very generous, known as Lakh Baksh or giver of lakhs, used to give lakhs of money as donation or charity. But then he ruled for just 4 years and died while playing polo. He fell from the back of the horse, and then Iltutmish, his son-in-law, came into throne. He ascended the throne, so he had to face a lot of oppression. Nevertheless, he was successful, and Qutub Minar's construction began during the reign of Qutbuddin Aibak. In fact, Qutub Minar is named after Qutbuddin Aibak, but then Iltutmish was the one who ensured that it got completed in his reign. So the construction of Qutub Minar was completed in the reign of Iltutmish. Then Iltutmish, in true sense, was the founder of the Delhi Sultanate because he ruled for a longer period of time. Then he had many sons, but he gave the administration, he nominated his daughter Razia to be the heir after him. However, this was not appreciated by the nobles, and so his son ascended the throne. But the son wasn't very capable, and so his son Ruknuddin Firoz Shah was soon replaced by Razia. Razia was a brave ruler who dressed like a man, went for hunting, and did not wear parda. But then the narrow-minded nobles, the 40 nobles, Chahalgani or Chalisa, they did not like the women ruling, and so they all conspired and murdered Razia. And Razia died like a brave soldier. She lies in a grave at Turkman Gate in India. Then after Razia's death, it was Nasiruddin Mahmud, another son of Iltutmish, who ascended the throne. Nasiruddin's reign marked peace. He was a peace loving man, but not a good administrator and ruler. And during his reign, Balban was his minister, was actually his general, was actually controlling the administration, and Nasiruddin was just a puppet in his hands. And soon Balban became the ruler. Balban ensured that the borders were protected against Mongol raids. Then he also started the custom of sijda and paibos or zameen bows. So sijda is when a person bows to greet the ruler. And when Balban died, then his successors were very, very weak, and as a result, Khilji dynasty came into being. Now, Khilji dynasty. Jallaudin Khilji was not a very strong ruler. He was very tolerant and he also avoided harsh punishments. And then, see, if I talk of Balban protected the kingdom against Mongol attack, but then Jallaudin Firoz Khilji got one of his daughters married to Ulugh Khan, the Mongol leader. Jallaudin Khilji was murdered by his own nobles, and then after his death, his nephew ascended the throne and he took the title Alauddin. Alauddin was undoubtedly a brilliant general and a very capable administrator. He had great control over the market, and he was patron of art and literature, and there were many poets in his court like Amir Khusrau, Sheikh Rukunuddin, and then he had a very famous military commander Malik Kafur, whom he sent to capture the southern India. If I talk of Alauddin Khilji, he did not tolerate any kind of cheating or any kind of say adulteration in the market. The prices were fixed for the articles. He controlled the prices in the market, and he also worked for the development of agriculture. The list of the prices of various commodities was prepared and ensured that no shopkeeper did any kind of cheating in weights and measures. Punishments were given if the shopkeepers compromised with the prices or compromised with the quality. So, basically, fair and competitive market was ensured by Alauddin Khilji. There was a market for clothes, there was a market for grains, there was a market for horses and cattle also. Then, uh, after Alauddin Khilji's death, there was a lot of chaos. Then Khusrau Malik was the last Khilji ruler. Then there was another Ghiyasuddin, like there was Ghiyasuddin Balban, there was another Ghiyasuddin who defeated and started the Tughlaq dynasty. So Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq started the Tughlaq dynasty, and he was succeeded by Muhammad bin Tughlaq, who is known as half mad in the Indian history. We will discuss about him in detail in the next video. Till then, take very good care of yourselves. Thank you and have a great day ahead.